Hello, everyone, uh, and welcome here to learn Python. This course is for beginners that will take you to the advanced level, step by step. This is the introductory video about Python that will give you an overview about its syntax and how to comment your codes, and many more. So Python is an easy language to learn if you are not from coding background or have very little knowledge about it or have never tried coding before, or maybe you have done Python long time back and you want to refresh yourself. So this video is for you. And don't worry, for newcomers, you will learn Python in no time. It just need practice and patience. If you don't understand it in one go, keep watching, keep trying, and you will get it. If you have any question or you have any doubt about Python, you can write it in comment box. And if you want to give your feedback also about this video, how you like it or how you find it useful or not, it doesn't matter it's a good feedback or bad, please write in the comment box. Python is used for data analysis, machine learning, AI, web development, and many more things. So, Python is a very useful language to learn. And for beginners, I suggest to learn Python because coding is really easy. Um, I was also not from a coding background or IT background, and I was also used to scared of coding. When I see someone coding, I feel like, whoa, I can never do it. But here you go. I'm doing it and I'm making my video about Python as well. So I believe if I can do it, anyone can learn it. So don't worry. And if there is any question, even you feel that this is the silliest question, don't hesitate. Just write it in comment box. No question is silly because that is just your curiosity, and curiosity leads you to learn more. So never stop yourself for asking anything. So for Python, we are using Jupyter Notebook here. If you don't have it on your system, you can download Anaconda. Link has been given in the description box. And here today we'll talk about syntax. Here I have given the whole lesson plan how we will go through these videos. So today is the first lesson and we'll talk about only syntax here. So in the syntax, what we will learn how to these are the cells. So how to make the cells for code and how to make it for the text like this. How to comment in single line, in multi-line, how to define a variable, how to print this statement, and what is the importance of indentation in any coding basically. So here, write a short text in the exercise. First exercise, we'll just write a short text. So this is basically an overview of Python. The actual coding will start from the next video. So this video will give you a basic understanding of Python. So here you can see a cell drop down button where it's write code and markdown. If you put a markdown here, so this cell will turn into from coding to the text, and then you can write anything here. So it's hello everyone and welcome. And then look, here it is. It's a text or markdown cell. So you can write short text or long text inside the cell. Now, second is create a section with a heading. So if you want to give a heading like this or this or this, what you need to do again, you need to make the cell as a markdown cell, not as a code cell. If you do it single hash, it's heading one. Sorry, I forgot to give a space here. If you do it two hashtags, then it's heading 2. If you give it a 3 hashtag, then it comes heading 3. So the size becomes smaller with more hashtags. So generally it's 1, 2, and 3 hashtags for 3 different sizes of headings. Now the next one is write words in bold and italics. So again, we need to convert this cell into markdown cell. If you put two asterisks and then you write your sentence here, you need to close it as well in the with two asterisks. Then the line will be bold. So to add a next cell, if you want to just add a this below this cell, you need to do the plus, and there will be another cell here. And if you want now you want to write in italics, again we need to mark this cell as a markdown cell. So for italics you need to put one asterisk, and you need to close it with one asterisk again. So you can run it by going here and pressing this run, or you can do shift enter to reach to the next line. You can do control enter as well, but then it will run, but cursor will not go to the next line. Now here we need to give a link here. So again we need to convert this as a markdown. So here is the link. So this word link should be in square brackets. And then in parentheses, we'll give the link. For example, if I give the link of the same worksheet and then shift enter to go to the next line. So here you can see this link word has become hypertext. So if you press it, it will take you to the same worksheet again. So now make a comment. So for to make a comment, you don't need to mark the cell as a markdown. Comment or you write the text between quotes to make the reader or the other person who is reading your quotes easier for them to read, like what you are coding. You can comment these things. For example, if you want to do a statement like print a statement, or you are giving assigning a variable, so you generally do one hash and then you write your comments here, like this video is to explain the syntax of Python, right? If you run it, it will not give you any output because this is just the comment for another coder who is reading your code. Define a variable. So, a variable is like a box. So, for example, if you want to store your pencils, your erasers, or your things in a box, so the box is like a variable that stores the value inside it. So, whenever you assign a variable, it stores a space in the memory. When you define it, then it takes the exact that space, that value you have put in the variable. For example, here if I say var is a variable and if I give it a value 10, then this number will make a space in the memory. So var equals to 10, so that var is a variable. In that variable you have assigned the value 10. So to define a number, you just write a number. But if it's a string, for now it's like alphabets. If you var1 is another variable, If you want to give a string, define a string in this variable, for example, car, so you can do it either in single quotes or in double quotes. To make a multi-line comment like there, you did a single line comment. If you want to write multiple lines, single line won't be enough to explain what you have written in the code. Then you use three times quotes, and then you write your comment inside it. This is multi-line comment. So again, this can be single quotes or this can be double quotes, but three quotes. It should be open and the quotes should be close the line as well. Here, slash n is showing the next line actually. Jupyter gives you this in the output as well. Continuance. Continuance means if you want to define multiple variables in the same line. For example, num1, that is a variable. If you want to define it 1, and if you want to define another variable, then you use semicolon, num2, then 2. So that also works fine. Indentation. So never forget to use indentation while coding. For example, generally you use indentation when you use loops or you use condition. So for example, if I say if true, then this is the indentation. It can be a space or it can be a tab. Print true. If you run it, it will give you an output. So if you don't put that indentation here, it will show an error. Look, indentation, error, expected an indented block. So there should be an indentation in this. When you use loops, when you use conditional statement as well. So here comes print statement as I have used here before. You write print and in the parentheses, it depends what you want to print. If it's a string or character, then you use single quote or double quote. For example, hello Python. Then it will give you an output, hello Python. You can also, sorry, you can also print numbers. For example, 23. And you can do some calculations also inside the printer statement, like 2 plus 3, then it will give you the output of 2 plus 3. So syntax is very important for any language. Like in English language, you use noun first or the subject first about whom you are talking. Then you use verb, action the subject is taking, and then you do the object about what. So same like that. Syntax is the backbone of any language. If you write in a correct format, it will give you the right output. So in the syntax is very important to follow. If you have any question about this video or if you have any doubt, please write me in the comment box. If you like it, please like my video and press the bell icon and subscribe. When I post next video, you will get the notification about it. Thank you and keep practicing, keep learning and keep asking. Bye bye.